Hiya, I'm Emily, and this is going to be my very first ASMR video. I've been watching ASMR for a really long time, and it really helped me with deal with my anxiety and back pain. And I just thought it would be really nice to start to give something back to the ASMR community who've helped me so much. So this ASMR is going to be about my Promarkers and my Sharpies, because I really like the sound of things kind of clicking together, and I also like drawing sounds, and I like it when people just read out quite boring information, so I'm going to read out things like the names of the pen colours, and maybe do a little bit of drawing as well, just to kind of show you the colours. I've got my paper here. I also love the sound of people kind of stroking paper, but because my microphone is a little headset, I don't know how much that will pick it up, so we shall see how it works. Just had my nails done, so luckily my hands are looking okay today. So these are my Promarkers, which I use for drawing. I love them. These are all the pinks and red colours that I've got. Let's pop them down here. You can see the whole kind of spectrum that I've got there, and they're from, this is the lightest. This one is cocktail pink. I don't know if that's meant to be prawn cocktail or maybe like a strawberry daiquiri type cocktail. But it's a really pretty pink. Let's try this one out. The really nice thing about the Letraset Promarkers is that they have this like thin end, and then they also have the fat end for colouring kind of large areas. It's really cute. A little bit of drawing going on there. Then we've got antique pink, and this is actually quite dark. It doesn't look very dark on the wrapper. It just looks kind of a mid pink, but then you can see when you use it that it's a little bit darker. I also like the sound of pen lids clicking. So then the next one we've got is rose pink. I'm going to do a little flower with that one. It's a little bit of a bluer shade of pink than the cocktail pink. Cocktail pink is more of a kind of corally pink colour. And the other thing I really like about the Letraset Promarkers is, say if you colour in a really large area, it kind of looks a bit streaky at first, but because it's oil based, I think. I'm trying to smell it to see if you can tell, but it kind of fades all the like dark line, like kind of harsh lines out, and you get quite a solid colour, and then you can kind of layer it by doing successive layers of colour. Yep. Then I've got cardinal red, so this is a little bit darker again. Nearly, yeah, no, darker than the antique pink. There we go. That's the thin side as well. And now we've got burgundy. This is like almost brown, really. I didn't know where to put the brown. This is kind of a reddy brown. I've just done some comb-marrying, and got really obsessed with it, but I've colour coordinated all of my pen collection now. That's why I'm doing it by kind of colour sections. I don't know if that's a bit geeky, but it's making me really happy doing it. What have we got here? This one is henna. This is like a brown too, like a sort of reddy brown. I really like the thin end of this pen. So that's all my pinky, reddy, brown Promarkers. That's half of my collection. And I'm going to move on to all the kind of yellowy, orangey colours. Some of these are really pale. I just use these for kind of doodling with. I like really not that good at drawing. Yeah, I would like to be really good at drawing, but I'm not. Here is dusky pink. Hey, this was a pink. But I put it in with the yellowy, kind of peachy colours, probably because kind of in my little storage setup that I've got, maybe there wasn't enough room for it to go in with the pink ones. That one. That was dusky pink. And another brownish kind of one, tan, in a really similar kind of vein to dusky pink, somewhere between yellow and the pinks really. It's brown, it's tan. It's kind of a boring looking colour. It might be useful for drawing flesh tones. Now we have saffron, which to me sounds like it's going to be more yellow. There we go. Like a sort of yellowy, peachy kind of a colour, I think. That's a nice one. And I don't know which one to go for next. Okay, let's go for tulip yellow. I think, yeah. It's getting full proper yellow. I'm just draw some strange doodles. I don't really know how the drawing sounds will come out in the video, but hopefully you'll get some kind of sound. I want you to be able to hear the clicks. Maybe I should do the clicks up in my mouth. Here we are. Gold, another. It's going to be a really deep orangey yellow. So it reminds me of, I don't know, fields of wheat or something like that. Now we've got canary, that's a nice one. We're going now towards more kind of slightly greener yellows, I think. Should draw a little canary for this one. Oh my goodness, I don't think I can draw a canary. We'll have a go. There we are, you can see some of my drawing. Here we have primrose, which is a really pale, I think, pale green yellow. You can hardly see it. I don't know if it will even come out. Just looks like the paper's wet there. Just realised you can see such a strong shadow of my hand. Let's draw a little primrose for that one. Again, I'm not sure if you can see that very well. And that's all of my lovely yellow colours. Yellow colour Promarkers. Don't know why it makes me feel really happy just to see them all lined up really neatly. So now I'll try my green, yellowy green Promarkers. All the greens. See what we've got. We'll start with the yellowest green. That is lemon. That's really a yellow, isn't it? Oh yeah, that limited room. There we are. It's another really almost yellow, green or greeny yellow. I'm going to draw a little lemon now. Don't know if you can see it, it's cute. And here's the thick side. I really like that one, that's pretty. So now we're moving properly into the greens. We've got lime green. I'm going to draw a little lime. Dot, 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 dot. That's cute. I like that. Zingy green. It's quite fresh. And what else? Apple. It's all fruits, all of these ones. Oh, you can't see that one. It needs to be a little bit further. Little apple. What else we have? Meadow green. So I should draw some grass, I think, for that one. Let's put a little bit of grass down here. This one's really light. And forest green. We could draw a little tree. Just colouring branches in. This reminds me of my Christmas tree, which we've still got outside. We've kept it right into spring. The next colour is marsh green. I can't draw a marsh. I don't know what a marsh looks like. Oh, I can draw a marsh. It was easier than I thought. That's a kind of brownish green. Put some mud around that side. And that's all my green. Beautiful green Promarkers. Try and line all up for you there. And next is onto my blues and my purples. Oops, keep dropping. Okay. Blue and purple Promarkers. And grey, because grey didn't go in the other category. We'll start. Oh, none of these even very greeny. Okay, let's go for this one. Sky blue. Okay, I can colour in a little bit of sky. That's cute. Cloud. I like a real turquoisey blues. That's a lovely one. Next, denim blue. Let's put some jeans in over here. Some blue jeans. That's kind of the faded pale colour. Next we've got cornflower blue. I thought we had cornflower blues. It's going to be some little flowers. Cute little flowers around my marsh. It's a little deeper blue. This next one is indigo blue. It's lovely in deep colours. Indigo. And amethyst. It's a purple. It's really beautiful. I like this one. I think this is my favourite pen of the whole lot. So maybe for amethyst I can draw a little crystal. sparkling away. And that was beautiful purple. And then we have Cool Grey 4. They obviously ran out of romantic descriptions for that one. Colour in the cloud in Cool Grey 4. So that's the last pen in my Promarker set. And I could go through my Sharpies as well. Shall I go through my Sharpies? Yeah, I'll get my Sharpies out and see how that goes. I don't think the Sharpies have exciting names. My Sharpies are also organised by colour because it makes me really happy seeing them all bunched together in their colours. Sharpies look more pretty, I think, than the Letraset ones. I think these sound even nicer as well. I don't know if you can hear it, but these ones clack beautifully. Yes, there's no colour names for these to read, but I'm just going to hold these so you can see. This one here is a really kind of pale baby sort of pink. Then we have it's kind of deep rose, mid sort of candy pink, almost fluorescent kind of pink. Another baby pink, which is kind of just a little tiny bit darker than the other one. Just gonna see if you can hear some of those nice sounds of them moving together, which I think are really soothing. Next is my yellows, oranges and red Sharpies. Again, sounds of them moving. What they sound like when I take the lid off. Yeah, I like the sound when the lid comes off better than when the lid goes on. I don't have quite the satisfying click I was hoping for. So we've got a bright yellow, maybe a canary yellow, a bright orange, a bright red, and a kind of paler Sharpie orange. And now I'm going to move on to my greens. I don't have very many greens of the Sharpies. They didn't like to make Sharpies in green for some reason. We've just got a greeny blue, very bright, almost fluorescent kind of lime green, and then a kind of mid green there. The light's not very good on pens. Now I've got all my blues and purples of the Sharpies. It's a shame they don't have the names because I really like the names of colours. Maybe another one I could do would be looking at the colour charts of like Dulux paints or something like that. So here are all the blues and the purples. Let me pop these down. Here we've got like a powder blue, a black, I think this is, or I think it's, actually I think this one is not quite black. I think it's like really, really dark grey or really deep blue, but it's almost impossible to tell. Kind of mid blue, and let's put the deep blue there, and then we have the purples, which are kind of plum, maybe a lavender, or colour it's almost the same as my nail varnish, but their light isn't very good, so you can't see, or lilac, and then a slightly reddier purple, maybe that mauve. I never know the difference between mauve and lilac. Actually, I think these two, I think the bluer one is lavender, and I think the redder one is lilac. That's my guess about colours. So that's all my pen collection. Thank you so much for listening to it. I would really appreciate any feedback because this is my very first ASMR, so if you can tell me what worked or what sounded good and what you liked, that will help me to make even better videos in the future. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.